There are so many symbols and occult references that really stand out in today's music culture. From the historical artifacts that musical artists carry around these days, it seems the occult world has never really gone away. In fact, it's become even more flagrant and, well, blatant. The problem is that so many people are unaware of the meanings behind what they simply consider to be artistic entertainment with no real hidden meanings or agendas behind them. However, there are actually a good number of artists who promote their music using occult influences. The following evidence, I must say, will show striking similarities with occult ideologies that are, quite frankly, synonymous with popular mainstream artists in the music industry.
Everybody says, who does he think he is? I just told you who I thought I was, a god. I just told you. That's who I think I am.
Webster's 1828 dictionary, which was based on the English of the King James Bible, defines blasphemy as an indignity offered to God by words or writing, reproachful, contemptuous or irreverent words uttered impiously against Jehovah. Insulting the name of God or Jesus Christ is, well, not something taken lightly by the Lord. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. That's Exodus chapter 20, verse 7. But those things which proceed out of the mouth come forth from the heart, and they defile the man. For out of the heart proceed evil thoughts, murders, adulteries, fornications, thefts, false witness, blasphemies. That's from Matthew chapter 15, verse 18. Remember this, that the enemy hath reproached, O Lord.
I sold my soul to the devil. I know it's a crappy deal. Lisa came with a few toys like a Happy Meal.
Kanye West's Masonic rite of passage. The video starts off with a close-up of Kanye West with glow-in-the-dark eyes as if he was, illuminated from within. He stands between an infinite row of ionic columns, which represent wisdom in Masonic symbolism. Kanye West is a popular music artist who promotes his music with imagery that has, well, deep occult meaning rooted in Freemasonry. The representation of the pillars behind him is ubiquitous with many cultures as an entrance or gateway that holds the key to power and enlightenment. Kanye West is pictured at the gateway as the chosen one representing the hidden rulers of the world that reside behind him. The ancient Egyptian god Horus was considered to be the sky god who was represented in the symbol of the single all-seeing eye. The one eye is the most well-known in occult symbolism and is where the Great Seal of the United States originates from. The symbolism of Horus is, very important in Freemasonry. The path of the initiate through the Masonic degrees is actually descriptive of the process by which the eye of Horus is opened. The pillared gateway, well, that's for the exclusive illuminated ones. Kanye West is seen wearing a Horus pendant that has importance and significant meaning, not only in ancient Egyptian culture, but in Freemasonry as well. The horned females next to Kayne represent two goddesses of ancient Egypt, Isis and Hathor. Isis was the goddess of nature, magic and motherhood. Hathor was the goddess of music, dance and fertility. They are known as the protectors of the dead as they journey into the afterlife. In the occult, the initiate symbolically dies and is reborn. Kanye West is standing under the sword of Damocles as part of a Masonic ritual to obtain the 33rd degree. This rite happens in public, and honestly, the more there are witnesses, the more power is given. In a metaphorical sense, Kanye West kills off his former self and is reborn to receive power right in front of his public audience. The concept of regicide is reflected in the single's cover art. It depicts Kanye's severed crowned head with a sword firmly jammed into it. Apparently Kanye was king and he got killed. The Damocles of the anecdote was an obsequious courtier in the court of Dionysius II of Syracuse, a 4th century BC tyrant of Syracuse. Damocles exclaimed that as a great man of power and authority, Dionysius was truly fortunate. Dionysius offered to switch places with him for a day so he could taste firsthand that fortune. In the evening, a banquet was held where Damocles very much enjoyed being waited upon like a king. Only at the end of the meal did he look up and notice a sharpened sword hanging directly above his head by a single horsehair. Immediately, he lost all taste for the fine foods and beautiful girls and asked leave of the tyrant, saying he no longer wanted to be so fortunate. Dionysius had successfully conveyed a sense of the constant fear in which the great man lives. Cicero uses this story as the last in a series of contrasting examples for reaching the conclusion he had been moving towards in this 5th disputation, in which the theme is that virtue is sufficient for living a happy life. A perfect ashlar in a Masonic lodge. In Masonic symbolism, the candidates start their journeys as allegorical rough ashlars and through knowledge and wisdom smooth out their edges in order to become a perfect ashlar. Occult researchers have stated that the killing of the king is the name of a Masonic rite of passage to obtain the 33rd degree. See King Kill 33 by James Shelby Downard and Michael A. Hoffman II. Is this a symbol for a Masonic ritual? Note the stone on which Kanye's head is placed. Another side note, researchers have reported that killing of the king rites often happen in public, as more witnesses give more power to the ritual. Hence, JFK, a completely crazy theory? DYR, do your research. Semi-interesting side note, King Kill 33 is also the name of a Marilyn Manson song, with rather interesting lyrics. Yet entertainers today, you see, remove any stigma from disrespecting the Christian faith and instead turn it into entertainment. With superstar status and fame, it's only a matter of time before their fans follow suit and, have their own attitudes adjusted and shifted to accept this blasphemous behavior without even realizing it. I don't know what's going on with Kayne, but I pray he finds peace. Thanks for watching, and until next time, please like, share and subscribe if you want more celebrity videos like this.